Alright, so I wanted to see what's the highest level of molecular hydrogen that we can get in Kangen water. And so the water that's flowing into the machine is reverse osmosis with, and it's being remineralized with a calcite filter. And I have the ability to change the flow rate into the machine and the flow rate out. The slower the water comes out of the Kangen machine, it actually increases the rate of molecular hydrogen in parts per million. And you can measure this with a molecular hydrogen meter. If you look down here, I have a remineralization filter coming off of my RO system. This comes out at about 14 parts per million on the total dissolved solids. It'll increase it a little bit more, but you need to do remineralization in order for your Kangen machine to work correctly. So back up here, if we go ahead and take some of this Kangen water, what we're going to do is just run a quick test to see, just to get a baseline on parts per million for the molecular hydrogen that's in here. So here we have a molecular hydrogen in H2 meter, and we're going to drop this in here and see what it says. So I've been consistently having around 0.5 parts per million, but it really depends on the flow rate going like in and out of the machine. But the idea is that I want to be able to take Kangen water and John Ellis water and actually cut it. And the John Ellis water is actually like light distilled energized, and what I would expect that to do to the molecular hydrogen is actually cut it by half. So if I fill up one of these jugs over here, half with Kangen water that's Kangen 9.5 and the other half with John Ellis water, which is light distilled, it should actually bring the alkalinity down a little bit, but it'll still be alkaline water, but then it'll also have molecular hydrogen. And the question is can we make this new product and preserve the amount of molecular hydrogen in there without it dissipating only infused molecular hydrogen over the course of a month? And that's the test that we're going to do. But that, you know, for me, this is a good baseline on Kangen water, right? I've been able to get it upwards of like 0.5 parts per million, 0.51, 0.52, but it ranges anywhere from 0.45 to 0.5. So we're going to come back with a second video once we do the mixture.